sing. It's crazy. Welcome to our girl group.
Yes.
What's our name? Just kidding. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the A.D.H.D podcast, or the Anxious Dummies but Hot Dummies podcast. I am your host, Jess.
And I'm Irina.
And we have another host today.
Hello.
This is Crystal.
Yes.
She's our new member.
Yes. Hello. I'm a guest. Hi.
Yes. So this is our special 8th episode. This is our series finale, season finale.
Yeah. Weird.
We made it. We made it, Joe.
I'm scared.
How did we get here?
Because we wanted to.
That's true.
Yeah.
We put our minds to it. We got out of the group chat, and now we're here.
Yeah. So this is very exciting.
Yeah. We appreciate all the support. We didn't think that we'd have more than 2 viewers, so that's cool.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah.
Also, thank you.
Yes, I'm one of them. I'm
one
of the viewers.
Thank you for listening and watching.
Of course.
Yeah.
What's our topic today, Irina?
So I don't know how to go into it. I don't know how to
I'm
present it,
Irina's
though.
ex from the first episode. Do you guys just lie on this thing?
No. No, we don't.
You guys should
We
just
tell the
lie.
truth, unfortunately.
No? Is that how podcasts work?
Not ours.
Lies.
Oh, okay, fine.
We are.
No. I'm
We're
kidding.
actually
I was
No.
just fibbing. No, I'm kidding. So I'm Irina's old coworker. Yes.
Coworker friend.
Yes. Now friends. I'm her ate.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
in a
you
way.
were kind of like my mentor.
I did train. Yeah,
Yes.
I did train.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I just did. This is what I do. I haven't gotten in trouble, so this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was great.
So coworkers
great.
turn friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Yeah.
love it. So today's episode is a little bit more
Serious? Yes.
in a sense that Crystal, she was diagnosed with cancer a while back, but she is out of it.
I'm in the
So-
clear. I beat it. Yes. Yay.
Congrats.
I did it.
So this
Yeah.
episode is just going to be purely about her. We're going to ask her some questions. She's going to answer.
And just her telling her story
Yeah.
of like her journey.
Yeah.
Like defeating. I want to use the word defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She-
absolutely. It was a victory.
Kicked that bitch's ass.
I did. Yeah, cancer is first of all, fuck cancer. Fuck cancer, you guys. Like it
Yeah.
is. But the thing about cancer, it's like, so I just want to make sure you guys are all good. Like if you need a break during it, I might need a break during it.
Yeah.
But
Let me know,
there's
yeah.
no wrong reaction to
Okay.
cancer. So just like, but for me, I sometimes I'll just have to poke fun of it. Gets a little
Mm-hmm.
dark. Don't mind me in there. But I'm good.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
this is
good.
what
So
this
yeah,
is
just
about.
yeah. So
Safe space.
but so I was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, September 5th of 2023 at the age of 35, which is some wild shit. That's what wild. So the thing is, like, the reason I wanted to be on the show, it's like, so now I'm a year. It's a year later after start of treatment. And so, I really wanted to ask, I mean, this is a favor to me. I just kind of wanted to capture who I am as a person a year after cancer diagnosis, and also just have fun. I mean, this is in my podcast debut, it's so fun.
No, well, thank
Yeah.
you for like choosing us as like your
I know. Why'd you do that?
No, because I was like, they're having
not
so much.
qualified.
No, I watched the first one. I'm like, they're having so much fun. Like, I don't know. Like, I just want to join the fun. That's what it was
Yeah.
too. So I'm
We're
very
happy to have
be
you.
here.
Like
Yes.
you're such a light already. Like, and I've
Oh.
known you for like 2 seconds.
Yes, we just met.
But like,
We
you're
just-
such a fun person.
Oh,
So
thank
I'm glad that
you.
we're able to give you this platform, this voice, even if it's just 2 viewers. But like, hey,
And I'm one of
that's
them again.
fine. That's fine.
Yay! Self-indulgence. I love it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think first we just want to talk about you, like what you like to do, your interests. Just,
okay.
Like, doesn't have to be about anything
Yeah,
serious.
no, yeah. Like, I'm a Southern California native, born and raised in Riverside, now living in Long Beach. IE, right? Inland Empire, Pride, Riverside. Riverside, Philippines. And also I'm Filipino, Philippines. Yeah, oi. Philippines. Yes, Philippines.
Ties it back.
So very, very Filipino crowd again, yes. But yeah, so just grew up out here. I love to dance. I love doing nothing. I love my dogs. I have 2 chihuahuas. Interestingly enough, my first chihuahua, who I've had for 11 years, also had cancer. So twinsies. So isn't that crazy? So I found out about his canine melanoma. So he had some holes on the top of his head removed, and so they tested it, came back with malignant behavior, like cells.
Man.
So canine melanoma. So that was about. I was more bummed about his than mine. So both his doctors and my doctors were like, first of all, Miss Crystal, please worry about your cancer first. Because I was like, well, I mean, like, I was like, so the surgery will be like, because it was just surgery for him at first. So we just had them removed. And if anything pops up. So that's what it's been so far for him. So right now, technically, so we're both cancer free. So we're both good. So just so, spoiler alert, we're good.
Love that.
We're good, we
over
win.
here.
But yeah, so both of us, so both my dog and I had cancer at the same time, which is just wild. I know.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, but yeah, so first felt the lump. So just to go over mine real quick, first felt the lump at some point at 2022. Didn't think of it, thought muscle. I don't know. I just brushed it. Maybe I didn't face it. I kind of knew. Went on vacation July 2023. Went to Brooklyn. I was just enjoying, kind of hanging out before going out for the day. And so I was on YouTube, and so it was Grace Helbig. She had announced that she had breast cancer. So I remember her, like, that was one of like the early YouTubers.
Yeah,
like I remember when she made like bacon vodka. Like that's probably like the first, and that was like early, like 2012.
Yeah.
So she had announced she had breast cancer, and she's about like a few years older than me. So I didn't self exam, and and it was there. And the way that she described it was the reason why I was like, okay, let's get it started. Let's just, because again, for like most breast just. Okay, first of all, I'm not an expert. So just this is just all my story. So like all the medical stuff, like sure, like I do believe I have more of like health literacy than like the average American, but like
You're not
Philippine. I am not an expert. I'm not even a clinician. So like just so
some professional advice.
So this is just all like personal, but just so
But get checked.
Double check, but get checked. Yes, please. And number one, get checked if you notice anything abnormal in your body, for everybody. But yeah, so. So the way that she described it, she thought it was like muscle, and so I thought it was muscle. And it was about at that time, at least from what I first noticed, 10 o'clock, so pretty much right over my heart on my left breast, there was about a slightly smaller than like a golf ball, kind of. But it's definitely something that needs to be checked. But most of lumps, bumps are actually benign for the most part, but still, especially now, they're lowering it at 35. There's even people with breast cancer as young as their 20s, and males too. So no matter what, just for peace of mind,
Right.
just get it checked out. Get it checked out, whatever it is. Okay, because I know it's scary, and I think that's what it was for me in 2022 to face it. But pretty much at every point I did know. But So I found that probably, I think that was July 3rd I found it. So I set up an appointment. So for 2 months, I pretty much knew, but like I wasn't confirmed. And so it wasn't until September, like August 31st or something like that, I had my first mammogram, and then right away biopsy. So they didn't, it's a long needle into, that was gnarly. So I had to sit there like that, still making jokes. I was like, don't just draw me like one of your French girls. Like, but like,
wow.
But like also knowing I'm like, I have fucking cancer right now, motherfucker. Yeah. But I was like, I can't help it. But so did that. Poor doctor, she was like on like the verge of tears. So I was like, I know. But I was like,
I mean, it's what's helping you.
That's how
you're coping.
So
I had to. And so that was Labor Day weekend. So it was a long weekend. It was like the Friday or Thursday before I did all that. On Tuesday, I got the call. You have cancer. You have breast cancer. So
oh my gosh.
At 35.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
That's a big piece of news to fall in your lap.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to handle that news at all.
I mean, like how did you handle the news? Like how did you feel like the first?
Oh, it feels fake. To me, it still feels fake. It's like those shows. It's like nothing's going on with this character. Let's add some drama and give them cancer. Like fan favorite gets cancer. That's what it feels like, which I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
I love that,
I have to. Delusion is sometimes
No,
the
you're
answer.
good. I get it.
The delusion.
I just love that, you're the main character, it's like...
It's not even main. It's just fan favorite. I'm cool with that.
Hey, you're mean to us.
Oh, yay.
You're literally in the middle right now.
I know.
For today. I feel very loved. Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, so it feels unbelievable. It still feels unbelievable, but at the same time, I just happen to be one of the 8. So it's one of the 8 women that get breast cancer. So, yeah. So it's like I'm one of the 8. I know so many women. I just happen to be one of them. Yeah, I mean, but I feel like there's going to be more. There's like a statistic. So again, double check. But it's like within like the future, half of the population will be affected with cancer, with some sort of cancer.
Right, yeah.
Just, it's, a lot of it is environmental, what it's in our foods, like stuff like lifestyle. So like think of it as like, why me? Because that's really why.
I mean, I would ask myself the same question.
I thought, it feels like a punishment. It feels like a curse, but like it's not. At least it wasn't. So for me, I had a high chance. So what treatment was chemotherapy first to shrink it down, and then surgery. So either a lumpectomy or mastectomy. So lumpectomy would just be a piece of the breast. Mastectomy would be the whole breast.
Right. Yeah.
So for me, what I did chemotherapy starting last October 2023. That went on to January. So I did lose my hair. You get very sick. You think you know diarrhea? You think you know nausea?
Yeah.
You think you know?
It's like 10 times worse.
Oh no, this is nausea. This is diarrhea. It's gnarly, dude. I know it's okay.
That's so,
I know. But it's like also at the same time, it's doable.
Yeah.
There was medicine. I knew there was, because it would fall on I knew it was like, okay, I would have the infusion. First 2 days, like, okay, and then the third day, boom, just everything just.
Oh, wow.
And then you're just sick, you're fatigued, you don't want to eat, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, this works. It helped before. Yeah. So that kept me sane, because at the same, it does. So it really does help.
Love that.
But it helped before, so, I was like, to my mom, I was like, it helps.
I know, and your mom was probably super strict, and now it's like, well, it's helping my daughter.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Maybe, hopefully. She's very old school, though. But yeah. No, because so that had happened. So I told my family that. So it was that Tuesday. I had my first appointment with my general surgeon, the one that did so I did a double mastectomy in February. And then, right now I'm in the process of reconstruction. So right now I have expanders in my chest so now I'm fully, I had to go in once a week where they would expand it and stretch the skin so it fits my permanent implants.
Oh.
So that's how, at least for my case, that's how I'm getting breast back. Because I did a double mastectomy.
Yeah.
Which was very hard choice.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very hard choice.
Of course.
But they're trying to kill me. They were trying to, one of them was, and then who knows if it could travel. Because it was stage 2. So it was there, and then it had metastasized to the lymph nodes in my left armpit area.
Oh.
So so it was stage 2. Originally I thought it was stage 3, but no, it was stage 2. So it had traveled. So I also had to do a double mastectomy and then a lumpectomy where they took some lymph nodes from this side. So this side, I have to be mindful, if it's swollen or anything, because I can get lymphedema. Okay. So swollen lymph nodes, just because there's less processing. Because it's those are the filter points in the body. So that one was the first of 3 surgeries. So I've had the first 2. So now I'm just waiting for the permanent girls. Yeah. So it's just very exciting.
Yeah.
But it's again, I miss them. I miss them so much because they were my favorite parts of my body. One of them, but
yeah,
you do what you got to do.
It's a part of
you.
It's a part,
That's being taken out.
Yeah.
So that's
I enjoyed
scary.
them. Yeah, others enjoyed them, but it's okay.
But
Period.
But it's okay. The new ones will come in, and I'll have fun with those too.
I love it. And now you're here.
And now I'm here. A year later. Yeah. So right now, basically, I had just. So I had, the surgeries and then continuing immunotherapies. So I would go in every 3 weeks still, but then doing infusions. So, but that one, we got it down to from like 6 hours. So like the chemotherapy was like 16 hours, just getting in there.
You have to sit there for 6 hours
Straight, basically. So you had to bring meals.
Oh my
So
God.
that's what it is. It's just it's the poison that's killing not only the
my
cancer,
God.
but also you.
I didn't realize how long you had to sit there.
You're sitting, you're chilling. And you're
I'm
just
very
knowing.
ignorant to all that.
And
That's
I
crazy.
also, my hair started falling out even after the first cycle.
Yeah.
So probably 2 weeks after. So it was like 2 weeks after the first infusion, first chemotherapy, and then I had a 5K. So I did the 5K.
Go! Hold on.
I used to do marathons.
I can't even walk my dog sometimes.
So
What the fuck?
I mean, no, I already had it with my coworkers, and like I was like their leader. Like
I feel like they would have been
No.
okay with you.
I wanted, but it was my
Okay.
idea, and like I was.
Sit this out. You're okay. You're all right.
Yeah, no, but I knew I was all right. That's what I was like, just go.
Superwoman.
No,
what
no,
the
no,
heck?
no. If 5K, I walked most of it. It's fine. But I still had my hair, and then that Sunday, chunks.
Yeah.
Ooh, that experience.
Yeah.
Do you remember The Faculty? Do you remember that movie? Like there was like a scary movie, and there was this one part where like this lady like comes out, she's like zombified, and chunks of hair are falling out. It
That's what you
was
felt like?
that. It was that after the shower. And so I think after the first chunk, I sent a picture to my sister. I was laughing at first, and then I FaceTimed her right away, and I was like, "Wow,
Yeah.
it's happening!" Like it was like she was like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "Let's cut it." So that's how I announced it on. So that's how.
Oh yeah.
So this
I
is how.
saw
Yeah. So
the
this is how.
post.
Yeah. So this because at that point, because I didn't tell. So I told family. But I didn't like. I was like, do I post it? That was another thing. Do I post even this? I'm like, do I talk about it? People gotta know,
Yeah.
especially people that know me. Even it's like social media. I'm like, and also I can't hide it, but especially once I'm bald headed. Because so we decided to shave it. So I decided I wanted it shaved. So
Yeah.
my sister and then my also another sister practically Samantha, we shaved my head, and then I posted that, and so that's how I said on social media that
So like not your immediate family that you.
that this is happening.
Oh yeah, how did your family and friends react to your cancer diagnosis?
Okay. Because this is a hard one. So, you had the first appointment with the general surgeon, so I got all the information. And so that night, I decided to tell my sisters over Zoom. And so one knew already. But yeah, so I told them on there the instant wails,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I will never forget that sound when you know, the closest people in your life, you know, but I had to tell them, and
Right.
they knew, you know, they I knew they would, this is how, of course. I mean, if it was any of them,
You
the
would
same.
react the same way,
Exactly.
yeah.
If not worse. So, but right away, you know, I was like, this is what's going to happen. Boom, 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 A, B, C. And so, you know, we got the tears out, we got it out. And so there, you know, finally we're getting back to joking somehow, of course. And so I was like, okay, go tell your people. They're like, what? I was like, go tell your husband and your kids. I was like, I'm done. Because that was the number one thing that this whole thing that's tough is telling people.
Over and over.
And even now, like,
Yeah.
when people know that I'm a cancer survivor, it's like I can feel the air that just like comes, like just blows out of them. So I'm still like navigating around that. And so with them, they're like, what, are you kidding me? You have to tell them. I'm like, we have you on the call. We're going to go. So they all go grab their husbands and their kids. So I have to do it again. But that was part of it. And so I told that to that major group. And then I told my parents the next morning.
Okay.
And that one, my mom was an RN for 30 plus years. And so, you know, so like when I told her and my dad, right away, she was like, okay, what's the plan? Chemotherapy? And I was like, yes. She's like, surgery? I'm like, yes. And I'm like, right into nurse mode, which was awesome. Which I think, so again, like for other people, like when you hear this from someone, I think that's the most proper way to react. Because it's like, what is the plan before we like fall apart?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So it's
Solutions
just,
first,
yeah,
and then-
some
Yeah.
advice if you hear this. Because this is something that I've been learning a lot. Like what's kind of coming back to me is just the reaction. Again, like I said, there's no wrong reaction. But like some people are being like, why? Why did that happen? And I'm like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
How am I supposed to know?
Yeah, why are you asking
and I'm
me?
like-
Ask that dude.
Exactly. Like, oh my gosh. So, but yeah, so that's she was my mom, my parents were awesome. So,
That's good.
like right away. But then it was the next day when my mom had FaceTime me and she was like, you're my baby. Like, because I'm the youngest of 4 girls. So, like, she's like, I can't believe, like, it is. And it's, and like, I can't even, for me, like, and I still feel this way, it's like, I feel like it's harder for the people around it. I mean, obviously it's hard for me, right? Because I am the one going through it. But it's just as hard for the people around me because you guys don't know what's happening with me 24/7. At least for me, I'm the one in it. I know what's going on. I know what I can handle. The thing is, I knew I could handle this. But even then, like, if this was one of my sisters, everyone was awesome. Everyone was amazing during all this. And so that's what it is. It's like, yeah, there was kind of like that weird side of like how people kind of like react to it or like whatever it is, especially men, because it is with the breasts. It's funny. Like, one of them's like, don't do the mastectomy because then.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, fool, my life.
Fool,
My life is on the line
you, bro.
right now, dude. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, they don't understand. But I guess it was like an
Bro, it's
unfair.
like, no boobs though.
Boobs. And I'm like, I know, bro, but like, my life, bro. Like,
I'm gonna hit you with my car. Shut up.
God.
but like, I still had to be like, yeah, no, dude. Yeah, but like, I wanna like strangle you, but like, but boobs, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
You have great boobs, girl. And I'm like, I know, dude. I'm like,
Okay, that's wild. That's a
kind of in
reaction.
that, well, with males. So I kind of steered away.
Yeah.
I was like, where are my sisters? Where are my girls? So, which is fine. It's totally fine. I mean, there were also great men. Yes, there were, but when one of those came up, and I was like,
It ruins your mood.
men. Boo. Is there a sound effect? Boo. 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 But it's okay. No. But people are funny. People are funny. So where are we at now? But yeah, but yeah, everyone was awesome. And then even on social media, like you got like just hearing from everybody, it's just you never realize how loved you are until something like that happens. So that part was nice. The attention was nice. The doting over was nice.
Wow.
And like even other survivors, they're like, one was like, yeah, I kind of missed that part. Even though I was like, but then again, I'm like, no, you have 5+ years now. Like, no,
Yeah.
you're good. Oh my gosh. But I will admit that was pretty nice.
Who doesn't love getting attention?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Even if it's not the greatest circumstance.
So funny.
But yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you had the support system that you did. Because I mean, it's hard for anyone to go through it. So like to not have that support system, I can't even imagine. So
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm glad that you had that.
Yeah. Like I had everything on my side. Like first of all, like I work in the health industry, so like I have great insurance. So that alone is a big deal.
Yeah.
And like
I didn't even think about that.
that's a big one, right? And then
yeah.
I have my higher power. I have my family. I have and then just 50% of it is attitude.
Yeah.
It's just being positive.
Yeah.
And so I mean, even with this, people are like, "You're still you," and I'm like, "Yeah, of course." Like, what else am I gonna do? I mean, it's definitely changed me. Yeah. One thing actually, kind of my phobias went away.
Oh.
Like for the spooky season,
Really?
like I usually like I'm like a scaredy cat.
Yeah. I mean, you beat cancer.
Exactly, like
Yeah,
one of
for
the
real.
right.
Get at me, I swung like.
Not the
Let's
threat.
go. I'm just kidding.
She just punches a vampire.
At that point, Rex, I'm like, whatever. Like,
I have no boob.
yeah, exactly. I'll hit them with the new ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, swing out my way. I swung. Like, come on.
That's what we want.
Yeah, because like somebody was like, they're scared of snakes, they're scared of spiders, and I'm like, they're gross. but I'm not like scared of them.
Okay.
I do like that outlook.
Yeah.
on life.
Yeah, because that's you know, it's weirdly like I still have anxiety, so I am battling anxiety and depression, of course. Because right now, a year later, like now that I'm done with like the cancer treatment part, it's all like coming to head.
Yeah.
To like what's going on. So now I'm in therapy. I'm on meds, which is great. But yeah, so anxiety and depression are definitely there. But at the same time, and certain anxieties like that are kind of gone now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. And now my mom says I love you now too. So to anybody's with immigrant parents, Asian parents, you know how you get them to tell you I love you? Get a life-threatening disease. No, you might have to cut that out. But I don't know. That's not gonna feel great. That's not gonna feel great for your.
Moving on.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, what are some things not to say when someone is diagnosed? So
What?
if you were to tell us, for the first time,
What not to say?
and what for us, like, what would you want us not to say to you when telling us your diagnosis, or just in general?
In general.
if you were telling someone, and
Yeah.
then you'd be like the guy thing, like, oh, put your boobs,
Yeah.
like stuff like
Right,
that.
and why? Why
Yeah.
did that happen?
oh yeah, why? That's
Eh,
bizarre.
I mean, a lot of it's more tonal. Like, it's fine to have questions. I mean, again, there's no wrong reaction, but don't assume I'm gonna die. That's one thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I still kind of get that now. Like, people look at me like I'm a ghost. I'm like, I didn't die.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, don't.
So tangible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still like, I'm good. Like, we're
Yeah.
hanging out. I'm not like, I got, or like, it wasn't a death sentence, but like, yeah, that is one thing. Yeah, the mastectomy thing. Like, yeah, like, I understand. Like, I understand, especially for men, but like, that is a very sensitive thing for women.
Right.
Yeah. For
Like, come
For
on.
anyone, actually.
yeah, exactly. So
Like,
that
why would
is
you
one
say
thing.
that?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
don't get a mastectomy because then my auntie
Oh, but
got
you're so hot.
oh yeah, like
That's
your
literally
auntie
what it
got
is.
weird or something like that, or like I don't know, or like I guess they happened to see that, and so and I get it, but and I also trust what I know what's best for me.
That's a good one.
That's another one too, because I know. Well, this one I didn't really have this personally, but like I've heard of other people, especially those are like kind of like the nature woo woo people. They're like,
No.
the herbs.
yeah, like, oh no, don't do chemotherapy. Just slap on some this, I don't know, coconut oil. I don't know. Like,
Put Vaseline
yeah,
on.
right. Put some Vicks. You're good. Put
Oh,
some
there you
Vicks.
go. Yeah,
Put some
Vicks,
Vicks.
the Vicks would help.
He's like, no, yeah, Vicks. Surgery? Just Vicks it up. Yeah, you're good. I don't know, like, yeah,
prayer.
don't. Or like, oh, this happened to my friend, so this is gonna happen to you, and they reacted this way, so like, this is like gonna be the same for you, like.
I guess like they're trying to help,
That's
but
the thing, yeah.
it's like, yeah, trust that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and like what's right for my case.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's kind of what something is about, but this is hard, especially with coming from a Filipino family,
Oof.
coming from a family of doctors and nurses.
Oh my
Yeah.
So it's.
I mean, that's a point too. Like, did your family kind of make you feel uncomfortable in certain situations? Or?
I mean, honestly, yes and no, but no for the most part. But but because I get it, but yeah, there were some individuals that were like, no, you need to do it this way, or don't do that, or I just remember during it too, like. I remember I had to stop talking to my parents actually for a little bit because one of the FaceTime calls was like, I was sick in bed and she was like, get up right now, eat something. And I'm just like, literally, I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, I did have to I did. And still kind of I'm still kind of like, I had to isolate because it would be too much. Right. And like kind of these reactions or these recommendations or these, and I understand that was the thing like but at the same time, this was another thing that I learned about myself a lot was setting boundaries. Yeah, because it's like you don't know. You really don't know until you're in that situation. And so I really had to be upfront with people, be like, I promise I'm good. I just be on standby, but like you don't have to like do
micromanage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I'm a grown ass adult. Like in a weird way, like, yeah, it kind of sucks that this happened to me, but I'm glad that it did at this point because I feel like I'm mature enough to handle it, but also young enough to like have the strength and like virility, I don't know, to fight it off. So that's the thing. Like, I felt really like, as terrible as it was, I felt really good in it. So that's what it was. But I'm glad. But at the same time, I'm like, no, this is something like the setting boundaries thing. Like, I had a hard time, and also asking for help too. But also the other way, be like, you know what? No, get me groceries, please, or like whatever. Like, take me to this appointment. But pretty much, unless it was like I had to get a driver, I went to all my appointments alone. Like, I don't know.
Like, would you have wanted like anyone with you?
I know.
Okay.
I was better that. And I think even in that first Zoom call with my sisters, especially one of my oldest one, like no, like that. And I know it's terrible. Like, Erica, just let me like talk to my doctor, because knowing her, she'll like research the internet, and I'm like, please don't. I'm like, I get it, I understand, but I'm like, but this isn't the same for my case or whatever. So I'm like. And I also don't want to create anxiety for you. So, like, that was the thing. Like, it was a lot of emotional labor, too. And still so. But I mean, again, it's just part of it. Yeah. You just take it on. Because you just start certain things you just have to kind of choose your battle, I guess. Yeah. But, yeah. But what was the question? I think, did I answer it? I did? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay,
to flip that over, what are some things you wish someone said but didn't? If there's anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, nothing. I mean, I think that's the thing. Like, Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
That's a really good question. Because at the same time, I'm like, what was said. You know, that's fine, which is fine.
Yeah.
And then what I wanted said was said. So, because people were like, you know, let me, you know, I'm here for you. You know, let me know what you need. The prayers, actually, that was a big deal. Like everyone, like, I'm not the most religious. Like, I grew up Catholic, and so like, but like, I'm not the most religious now. Like, I mean, I still consider myself Catholic, but I'm not as big as going like to
devout.
mass.
Yeah.
So, but that it's wonderful because I have my relationship with God, but like it's just in my own way. Like it's much more like casual.
Yeah.
So that's one of the most beautiful things. Just I'm praying for you, which is always going to be a favorite. Yeah, which is always, you know, and I'm always gonna, because it's ongoing too. Like, God, like I'm still hearing people like, I pray for you every day or every week, and so
just keeping you in their thoughts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because and that was a request too. Like, honestly, because it's still a battle. It's still a battle now, but that's probably like the number one. It's just the prayers.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah.
I mean, you touched upon it earlier, like you kind of have like other phobias, like they're not as like strong anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what are like other what was it? Oh, there. Like, what other significant change you've seen in yourself since?
I'm a lot more confident. Yes, like, and I'm a lot more patient with myself too. Because like, I think also just in your 30s too. Like, so you're almost there. No, like 30s are dope. Andy's got some time.
Fucking old. Boo.
Boo, 30. No. 30s are great.
Now I'm excited.
No, because it's like you really like form into who you are. But for me, especially after this, like I feel like I'm like
You know,
I'm in my
yourself.
like especially like spiritually and like mentally and like that. I'm like, oh no, I am strong. Like I'm strong as hell.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, so it's like it's really nice. It's really nice knowing that. But the thing is, it was there the whole time.
Yes.
So like, don't let cancer like or whatever horrible thing show you that. No, you already have that strength now, all of you, at every point. And then, or even so, the opposite. You knew what you knew at whatever point of your life. Yeah. You're gonna fuck up, or things are gonna happen to you. Things are gonna go sideways. Things are gonna go to shit. You've survived 100 days, 100% of your bad days. Like you guys are good. Like,
damn,
That's so cool. Wow.
so that for sure, like that, I've learned how strong I am, and I could do some hard shit because I did a hard thing.
Yeah.
I did a hard thing.
I love that.
Yeah. So do the thing if there is a thing.
All
Even
right.
if it's hard.
I'm quitting my job.
Right, me too. Let's quit our jobs. Start a band. The girl group.
Start a band.
The girl group, right? Cat's eye. Oh my gosh.
This is our No.
Because I'm double day boo.
Filipino.
I'm double day boo.
You're not.
Oh, that's fine. You are though.
Do you want a quinceañera?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I never had a quinceañera.
No. Yeah, I didn't have a day boo either.
Same.
Yeah.
I didn't want one.
Damn.
And I guess I wouldn't want one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So why would we name our group Debut?
So we could have it. So we could be with the big frillies. The big frillies.
Yeah.
That'd
We'd be on
be
stage
fun.
every night with our
We'd be all
little
old.
dresses.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Come on, man.
good. Dresses.
We have the Tootsie Roll thing. Come on. We Tootsie Roll. That's how
Oh.
old I am now.
Oh my. Oh, the
I
dance.
don't think we recorded the Tootsie Roll. It's like, what are you guys talking about?
Oh my God, people won't. Some won't know.
On context, Jess likes Tootsie Rolls. I don't.
Boo, Tootsie Rolls suck.
This is why this is our last episode.
Oh
We are no longer friends. Just kidding. I'm rebuking that. That's
no!
not in the
You don't
universe.
like them.
I don't like them.
You don't like them. I like them.
See, Aoi.
They're good, and also the dance too.
I like the fruit ones more than the chocolate ones.
Those
What
are
the hell?
I
Nice.
love the
No.
I
fruit.
love those.
Oh, they're whack, dude.
Dude, the pink ones
They're
are good.
whack.
Yeah, the pink one.
The
I think-
vanilla ones
These are your,
low-key
these are your true
slap.
colors.
No, I don't like the.
I like the
vanilla
vanilla
one.
ones, but
I don't know about that.
I'm
No,
sorry.
they're chocolate. They're good.
I mean, I like chocolate, just not that.
Not the hunker though.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know about the Tetris block version.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
Do you see? Like, I've taken like 3 bites out of it. I'm like, I'm tired.
because you've been shamed though.
Yeah.
That's why. The shaming.
What is most important to you now?
My health, absolutely. Like, you really don't know what you got until it's in jeopardy or when it's gone. So I'm starting to try to get like active again. Like I said, I used to do marathons. I used to dance growing up. So I used to be pretty athletic, especially like in my like 20s. Like, do marathons.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you remember the weight loss thing? Okay, here's some more. Do you want some more?
Oh yeah, so like when we used to work at the same hospital, we also just like joined the same like
Boot camp.
like transformation boot camp because like I wanted to lose weight.
And I started it.
Yeah, and she started it, and I was like, ooh, I want to join. Like, let me go and do
You
it.
got fit, dude. I lost, so that time, I lost 60 pounds. You lost like how much? Like, you lost like, or how much percentage?
Oh god. Oh, because we had like
Different programs.
different programs.
Yeah.
So I had to like lose like 6% body fat. I lost 12.
Yeah.
That
you
was
were fucking fit,
that was
dude.
nuts.
Holy
Wait, when was that?
60
2016?
16.
2016?
Yeah.
Do you remember when I used to like,
You were fit.
yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
My mom was kind of worried for me. She's like, you lost your cheeks. She would touch my face and she was like,
It was kind of a trip, yeah.
Yeah.
It should like lose that much that quickly.
That quickly,
too.
yeah.
That like
Yeah.
change. That feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah. But
Yeah, so
so
I remember you used to do like a lot of marathons. I'm just like, I would never. I'm sorry. I think you.
I did like two, yeah.
I
I
feel
I used to do races.
Yeah, you like invited me to one. I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to
You're
run.
like, the next one. The next one.
Yeah.
And then it never happened. I was like, maybe she forgot. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
I wish I could do a marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like a
You
bucket
can do a
list thing.
marathon.
You could do it.
I cannot
No,
do
just
it.
try not to. Do you have? Do you have?
I'm already tired.
How about 5K? You can do 5K.
You can do 5.
I can do
I mean,
it.
I could. I just don't want to.
Is it
Yeah, build it.
5K like 3 miles
3
or
miles.
something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
You can
Yeah.
it's not that much.
Yeah. So it goes 5K, 10K, half.
Next
and
episode.
full. Yeah, train.
She's jogging, talking on the mic.
And
Half of it's breathing. Yeah.
that was 5 from
Maybe.
Jess.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. Running's, I hate it. Like, the accomplishment's nice.
Yeah.
So,
There's a certain point where you kind of lose your breath and like you keep running and like the runner's high.
The runner's
they call it.
high.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that
Never
feels
felt it.
Sick.
yeah.
It feels really
Actually,
cool.
or that second wind.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool, yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
whoa, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
exactly. Yours
Where'd this come out of?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, so, but you train it though. You gotta train.
Okay.
But it's cool.
If you say I do, I will.
Yeah, do a 5K, guys. Do a 5K. That'd be fun for you guys, I think, for the next season.
Just you train
So
us
next
and then I'll
season
do it.
2.
We just ran a 5K. This is what happened.
exactly.
Now we're banned from all podcasts.
Can't run over 5K after the incident.
Okay.
You guys did it. Yeah, for sure. 5K for sure.
Would you ever do like obstacle course running?
Oh, like
Oh, like Spartan.
Maybe not that extreme, but like
the one with the bike and swimming.
no, just
Oh,
like
that's-
Oh, like Ninja Warrior.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, I'm not that.
there's still like I guess like Spartan is the only one that
Oh, the one where they like
yeah.
Yeah, like
climb up ropes and stuff.
I think that's for me. That was the most fun I've had.
Yeah, you've
doing,
done that?
like-
You did one?
I didn't do Spartan, but I did
Oh.
like running through like mud and like I forgot what it's called. It's like mud run or
Oh
something.
yeah.
And like they had like some obstacle courses.
I don't like mud.
But that's fun. That sounds like fun though, because you're just like. Oh,
Yeah, it is pretty
yeah.
fun. It's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
it's nice to achieve that.
Yeah.
It is cool when you get the medal and you
Yeah.
did the cross stuff.
Plus, once you've
I
done
like
the
that.
5Ks or whatever, it's like okay.
Yeah, you switch it out. Because
Yeah.
I thought or there's one called Ragnarok
Ooh.
where it's like or something Ragnarok something like that. But it's like
Fun.
you in a car with other runners and you guys switch and it's like for over 100 miles.
Oh shit.
And so I had a coworker like to do that in March and I'm like, okay, I can barely like walk right now. But I was like, but maybe next year. But maybe maybe one of those. I'll give myself a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll start to think about it. Yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of like right now. I'm starting to like get more consistent with like working out and like eating better.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely like try to eat cleaner. Yeah, definitely drop some like lifestyle stuff. Drinking less, drink less alcohol. I wish I could be sober, but like again, I just like
Sorry.
wine, you know. So like definitely like. If it really came down to it, I'd be like, okay, for every New Year's, hell yeah, champagne. Every
Yeah.
birthday, champagne. So my cancer survivorship date is March 6th, so that's like a second birthday. Definitely for that. But yeah, so I'm slowly like starting to like cut things out. But yeah, but health has been like,
Your number one.
and my dogs
priority.
too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then him
Yeah.
too. So, because he's like the Chihuahua, he's still. So we had a little bit, like we had to do a screening for him because he had some swollen lymph nodes. So like he has some lymphedema too a little bit, but it's benign. So it's like that. So like to stay on like the mental health stuff, so like stay with the therapist, stay with that because that's a big part of it as well too. So those are just right now I'm very selfish, but I don't think of it as a bad selfish. Right now it's like really I'm really focused on myself.
Prioritizing yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you deserve to be selfish, especially
Yeah.
after what you went through. It's like,
Yeah.
I would be selfish all the time.
You're like I'm selfish now because
You know what?
Treat yourself, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And that too, like, and I think that's important for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially while you guys are young. Yeah, take care of those things. Get those good habits in now.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
do that 5K.
we should honestly like
I
eat
know.
better.
Yeah, especially together as
Yeah.
couples with your partners.
Yeah,
Like,
we need to eat.
We eat like
Yeah.
shit, dude.
We do.
We eat like shit.
But it's great though. Like, I love food. I love food. Love the junk.
Well,
But
it's because I never used to
That's
cook, so now that I cook,
Okay.
or my boyfriend cooks, but like
I'm
I'm finally getting full meals because I used to be
Yeah.
like really underweight, but now I'm like a healthy weight, so I'm like
Good.
I need to stay there, but also I'm like I need to also be fit or like
Mhm.
at least walk up the stairs without
be
being
active.
winded.
Yeah.
So I just have to like force myself. to
Little
just,
tweaks.
Yeah.
Just start
Just
little
to walk every
small
day.
things.
Yeah.
Well, take an extra flight in the stairwell.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Little things like that. Yeah. And it is. It's just a good reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's snoring very low.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh, he's passed out.
Who? Yeah, bucket list.
Bucket list?
Did you have one? And did it change after your diagnosis?
I mean, yeah. And like I did. I crossed off stuff like the marathon thing and stuff like that. Okay, number one right now because I want to travel now.
Yeah.
I want to travel. And I finally got my passport. Like I didn't have it for a while. Japan.
Yes.
Japan is number one. I've always wanted to go, so that's my number one right now. So hopefully for 2025.
Nice. When? Like,
I
do you
don't
have
know.
a month?
I don't have a month
Okay.
yet. So I'm gonna wait until my last surgery,
Okay.
and then so probably the soonest would be March, maybe spring.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Isn't that spring? Isn't that
Cherry blossom.
Cherry blossoms.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I have such good
That lines
pictures.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
maybe,
for real.
maybe. So I'll think about it. I'll go look forward, but make sure that I'm good. Hopefully, like maybe surgery. The last one would be like January, so I have a month to like recover, and then I can do that or something. Hopefully. So that's number one. But yeah, but definitely travel is the bucket list thing. So like, I've always had this thing where like I want to be on each continent at least once. So like, done North America, done Asia. So like, I want to see the Aurora Borealis.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big one. The Northern Lights. That's a big one for the bucket list. But yeah, but also then just enjoy life, honestly. Just celebrate it every day. But yeah.
Go to Australia, see the toilets, and then
Exactly.
leave. Just leave. After you're done, you just leave.
I've seen the toilet. I'm good.
Yeah, right? You do Vegemite.
That's your bucket list.
Yeah, is that what
Honestly, it's a pretty big one for me. Australia? No?
No, specifically the toilet.
See,
Australia, see, no, that one's a cool one too. Like, I would totally.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
bugs are
the,
kinda-
can't
the
do
the
it.
bugs are
giant.
kinda-
Yeah.
They're
well,
kind of gnarly.
I'm so glad you don't have that fear, but I still have that fear.
do you?
I cannot do that.
She can't do.
Well, you
Yeah,
got
I
it.
say.
It's fine.
Oh, not
Yeah.
me.
He's like, no, not you.
I feel like a
Yes,
spider's gonna eat you.
we'll all go.
Those big ones.
Like your whole body.
Those big
Oh,
ones are
yeah.
crazy.
Like this big, like,
I can't do it.
I just want to meet a kangaroo.
Oh,
Can I hug one? I don't know. Why not?
they box.
So?
Am I small enough to fit in the pouch or no?
no.
You don't want to.
There's some big ones though. I heard they get big. I don't know to fit a man.
I'm gonna
Are you
fit
in there?
a fully adult man in a pouch.
He's all in
I
there.
do, yeah. Like, wow, these bones are furry.
Ew.
Isn't that what it looks like? In
Have you,
the bones
have
are
you ever
furry?
like seen inside one?
No, I don't
It's not-
want
It's not nice.
I think inside it just
Okay.
looks like furry.
I don't want to know. I would like to live in ignorance, Winnie the Pooh, kangaroo. They look fine.
You just rap at me?
No, there's a mom and a
Kangaroo's
kid.
the mom, and
Kangaroo's
Roo
the mom and
is
Roo's
with
the
the
Oh,
son.
oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, and
You
they
didn't
look
know
so.
I'm not a Winnie the Pooh guy.
Okay, but
I know, Irene's gonna know.
So sad.
Irene's gonna
Winnie the
know.
Pooh's their favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, Minnie.
I love
The
Winnie.
crop top.
Yeah.
No pants look.
That's my life.
Hell yeah.
Inside my house.
For sure.
That's my icon. When no one's around, I'm Winnie the
Put it
Pooh.
going it out. Yeah. Pooh out.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anywhere else that you wanna go? Or like I guess
Europe.
just other
Yeah.
bucket lists,
You
like
been
not
to
bucket
Australia?
Travel.
To the motherland, I've been to the Philippines, yeah. And I might actually, that's another one I might be going next year too. We'll see.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, and it's been over 10 years, so that would be good. What else? Like stuff to do,
yeah,
like jump out of a plane. I would do that.
Dude, skydiving. I've been
Skydiving?
seeing this.
Have you guys been?
No,
I
I
Yeah,
want
like-
to.
Oh, me too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am
Really,
terrified.
really bad.
What about roller coasters? Do you do
I
those?
don't
No.
go. Not Highlands. No.
Did you fart?
Yeah.
Oh,
No. The dog farted.
I know, 'cause
Other like stuff that you want to accomplish, I guess, or
I guess just try
another marathon, or I don't know.
We'll see.
Probably
No,
not.
I'll wait on that one. Like, let's just get fit first.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's just get,
for sure.
let's just get healthy, even above that.
Yeah.
Let's just get to like a healthy weight and then just kind of go from there. So right now I really have to like do things like day by day.
Mhm.
Because it's like so it's like things can get a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
So, but maybe we'll see. I don't know. Maybe LA again, and then maybe get a good enough time where I can do Boston. Because Boston you have to like
Oh, yeah.
qualify.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So the
like,
Boston Marathon.
huh?
The Boston Marathon.
Boston, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to qualify.
I didn't know you had to qualify.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
like you have to have
join.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So maybe I'll get old
Sweet.
enough and then fit enough, and then it'll finally meet where like I can qualify.
Yeah.
Because like the older you are, yeah, the bracket.
Is it a time thing?
It's a
or-
time thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a certain like, I think it's like under 4 hours for like a certain like,
Go.
which is that's fast.
That's fast. Yeah.
4 hours. Mine was like 8
26
hours. But like I walked like half of it because
Yeah.
like I was actually like I was flying through it for like the first 5 miles, and then dwindle. But I was like just finish. That was my thing.
Yeah.
Just like just finish.
That's better than I could do ever. So.
Train. Just gotta train. When you do the Ironman. When you do the Ironman 2025, 26.
Sorry, the camera quality
Changed
drastically changed, but my camera is
Overheated.
being a poop head. So, What were we talking about?
Marathons.
Yeah, marathons.
Marathons.
Damn,
Oh, I
I
was
was running
just-
today.
Yeah, just, things you wanted to accomplish. So traveling.
Traveling. I think that's the main thing. I just
Okay.
want like stuff I've been wanting to do for a long time. Go do those
Cool.
things. Yeah, go be those places. Yep.
What do you wish present you could tell your past self who was going through this journey?
Oh shit.
Yeah, present you talking to your past self that just got diagnosed. What would you say to
Or like
her?
Oh,
in the
just
middle, yeah.
okay. So like,
Not super past.
I was gonna say, okay. Hey, you're gonna get through it. You're gonna get through it. And you weren't like, I don't know. Oh gosh. Yeah.
Period.
Awesome. Yeah. Thoughts or stories you'd like to share, like that you've gone through in this journey.
I think the main thing that I've gone from this, I think, and just with life and how to deal with big situations, just my main advice would be to simplify as much as possible. Because with anything, it's so easy to pile up there's this, just simplify. That's the number thing I would say to anybody when it comes to cancer or a major life event. Just simplify. Because you're going to feel all the emotions. You're going to feel all the things, but don't let it bury you. If you're going to get through it, you're just going to have to simplify as much as possible. So that's my number one advice. To those that are recently diagnosed or facing something really big, just simplify it. Just, even if it doesn't feel right, you're like, no, but it's this big thing. Nope, just chop it down to as much as you can. So for me, it was just, okay, chemo, 3 surgeries.
Yeah, that makes it less daunting.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. So, each thing had a lot of XYZ afterwards,
Right.
but yeah, the first thing I was like, no, each cycle, just, okay, so chemo 1, no, chemo 2, or even just break it down in that week. Okay, chemo 1, first week. Okay, what's going on? What's going on with the symptoms? Okay, what symptoms? Take that medicine. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think for that, I will say I wish I started therapy then, because I didn't start therapy until probably within the last couple of months. So that is one thing I will say. Actually, that to go back to the other question, go to therapy sooner, Crystal. Could you? In fact, even before cancer, could you go back to therapy? Just
Yeah.
So that's one thing for sure. Yeah, because that's just as important. And the mental stuff is
Right.
just go to therapy. But number one, just simplify. Simple.
Okay.
Other than like your friends and like family, did you like go to like cancer support groups or anything?
So actually, I went to one during treatment, which was really great. The only thing was I was the youngest, and so in other groups I was always the youngest, so I kind of felt like that's the only thing that kind of felt like the disconnect. And like they've had like so XYZ, so many years of survivorship, so I'm like, okay, I'm not quite there yet. Like I'm barely getting my hair back. But recently, so American Cancer Society has something online called, it's like the REACH program. So it's really great. So like you can connect with other survivors one by one.
Oh,
So it was really nice.
okay.
So it's like, it kind of like you put in like what all your specs and then it matches you kind of.
Oh.
So
it's like a
Like a
I
pen
know,
pal.
right? It is. It's like a pen pal. So
That's
like you
cool.
can like either text or phone. So like I've done it a couple times, which was really nice. So that's what I'm doing now. Is just like reaching out to other survivors because it's like, I've had friends and family and like even like my therapist and stuff like that. But she's like, I think it's time you really need to reach out to other survivors. And I'm like, and I did during it too. But it's like, no one's gonna know
Unless
gone
they've
through it.
they've gone it themselves. So that's what I've been doing now most so. So that's a big one I would say, like if to anybody who's just diagnosed, the ACS REACH program was really great.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So then I think that's national. So
Nice.
Oh, wow.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's a really good one.
Have you gotten good relationships out of that one?
Yeah. No, I connected with, what is it? Somebody had said, it's one of those sisterhoods that you wish that you were never part of. But it's like
yeah.
the most amazing sisterhood
Yeah.
ever. So like,
Yeah.
I made some really great friends through it. So like,
that's good. Yeah.
and like even people like they're like, no, I know someone that like, that had it. So like I've connected them to do that. Like, and so like that's made me stronger with them.
Yeah.
So it's like it's been really nice. Like it's I've like definitely like made some like lifelong friendships and
That's so
yeah,
good.
just done this. Yeah, it's been really cool. So yeah, it is. It's a second sisterhood, but no, it's in a weird way I wouldn't trade it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 It's something that you needed.
Yeah, and then and honestly, like for me right now, it's like everything's put in so much perspective. Like I don't know. Like one is like, do I want to keep doing what I do for a living? You know, it's like that stuff. Like there's such a big shift, and now it's like, what do I really want
In life.
and
Yeah.
like who do I want to be? So one big thing for me right now is realizing. Okay, so this is another thing. So I'm realizing that I'm queer.
Period.
So like I guess I'm kind of coming out on this too.
Oh shit.
So yeah, so I'm a baby queer. So like
There.
yeah, so like and like this is something I've known about myself this whole time, but like I never dated women. Like and so for me I'm single now, so I'm like, why not explore that?
Yeah.
So like that's kind of something that's been really nice. Like I don't know, like I'm definitely more straight, but like at the same time I'm like, no, but I'm not straight.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not. And so I'm like, why not explore that?
Yeah.
So that's kind of something that's been really nice. So we'll see how it is. So yeah, that was kind of fun.
I love that so much. Well, you are definitely in a safe space here.
Yeah.
Because we're all gay.
Why'd you guys all look at me?
How about you?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so-
amazing. I love
Yeah.
that.
So that's been really nice. So it's like, I really want to just be and do what I want, like who I want to be
Right.
from now on. Because it's
Right.
like, for me, this is bonus stage.
Yeah.
It's bonus stage because like,
Yeah.
let's say we weren't this like technically or medically advanced. Like I would not be. I mean, I'd probably still have a good number of years, but not
Yeah.
Right.
compared to if I didn't go through treatment.
Right.
So
Wow.
yeah,
Amazing. Amazing.
Wow.
yeah,
That's so cool that, you've basically just like gotten yourself to want to be your like true self after this. Yeah. I mean, might as well,
might as well.
Right.
It's kind of a shame that it took cancer to do that, but at the same time, I'm like, no, okay, then that's what it was.
I mean, that was your journey.
that was what it was. Yeah,
Unfortunately, you had to go through that, but I mean, you're stronger. Came out.
but I came out
stronger
of it. Yeah,
confident, and now you're just
Closer
you.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it feels
that's the
good.
big thing, closer to yourself.
and it's very freeing too. It's very liberating. Because I think that was one thing. Because like kind of the coming out thing, like I think there's okay, that's the reason why I kind of stayed in the closet. 'Cause, the react or like people were surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Especially I was like 36 coming out, but at the same time I'm like it's fine. They're like, oh, so that happening to you, that really liberated you, didn't it? And I'm like, it sure did. And I'm gonna be this person, so just know.
Yeah.
But like that's fine. Like it's to be expected. Yeah. So a little disappointing when it's kind of like, but
Hey, I mean, it's never too late to come out.
Yeah.
yeah,
so
no,
that's
absolutely.
fine.
It's a little scary, but also I'm like, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Oh yeah,
It's
there's a whole world of girls.
nice. Yeah.
No, seriously.
Don't you worry about that.
Oh god.
For real.
Men, whatever.
Boo, man. Boo,
For
man.
women, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Excited. I'm excited about that.
I love that. All right. Well, I think we've kind of touched on a lot. Thank you so much for coming on. We're very honored.
Yeah, thank
to
you for
have
sharing. Yeah.
I was very definitely ignorant on all of it because I mean I've had a family member who passed away from cancer like a few years ago, but I didn't even know what she was diagnosed with. Like I didn't know what she went through. So this gave me a lot of perspective on like how it really is and how you can come out of it really strong or what you're just how you go through it and stuff. And I really appreciate that you were so willing to be open with us.
Yeah, my pleasure. No, this was.
you.
Thank you guys. No.
Yeah.
Yay! Philippines.
Yeah, this was a fun journey for us.
And I didn't realize it was gonna be the finale. Like
Yeah.
I feel so special. Yeah.
Surprise.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Surprise, shot it.
We definitely didn't think that we would come this far. Like, this was just an idea in our head, and we would talk about it for so long because we would be in group chat like, yeah, we should do it.
We should do it. Yeah. Or like we'd be like, oh, we should save this for like a podcast episode, so we wouldn't really talk.
Because
You wouldn't talk.
we would yap about something and be like, oh shit, we should save that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it always
So-
comes back. Like it's easy. Like that's,
Yeah.
that's
I don't know
just how
about that.
good your guys'
The
like
moment-
friendship is. Like that's what I've noticed, even from the first episode.
Yeah.
Like you guys have a really great like chemistry. Obviously.
Really?
Like who else would you do this with than like
You're right.
Oh yeah,
Your friend.
No one else.
You're right.
right? So like that you guys have something really special here. Absolutely.
Start crying.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like it's definitely upped my confidence as like a speaker in front of like a camera because I used to be like terrified of that, but now I'm kind of just like, eh. Like sometimes I forget it's there, and I'm like, oh, I'm just talking.
really? Yeah.
I'm just talking to Irina. Like, that's,
Yeah.
that's like a normal thing.
I love to listen. Sorry, that was so.
The strong silent eyes. That's nice.
Yeah.
yeah, we just be yapping, and then
Yeah.
sometimes we forget what we're talking about,
Yeah.
and then we rewatch the video. We're like, oh yeah, that's what we talked.
That's what we
about.
said. That was what the episode was about. Yeah.
That's right.
I feel like when we post the videos, I'm like, I'm rewatching it for the first time.
Yeah.
Even though like we
You
edited
were
it, I'm
literally
like,
there. and,
Yeah.
like,
I
editing
literally
it.
just watched it.
yeah. But that's ADHD for you.
Yeah. We should
my
Oh,
probably
and
get
also, yeah, I
diagnosed.
definitely don't have that.
Oh, yeah, we're-
No.
Yeah,
I
we're-
definitely have that as well. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's another proper. I'm not just here for cancer.
There's so much.
Did have cancer. It's also in my chart. Yeah, great. So.
I mean, me too.
Is it yours too?
I'm a Cancer moon.
Oh, no.
And
Oh, you meant the astrology sign?
yeah, she's a Cancer rising.
Cancer rising.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, double
Sagittarius.
down. That's what Justice thought. She was thinking like, oh wait.
My brain did not work for a second. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
You
for
should be
sure.
our third
Yeah.
member.
Oh my God. I'd be so down.
We have great chemistry.
Yeah. No,
if
seriously,
you
if you need
wanna-
like a third person, I'd be so I'd come back. Absolutely. Yes. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
fourth,
160.
because there are 3 people.
Oh
yeah.
yes, of course.
Well,
of
Panko's
course.
always here too, so
Fifth.
technically
Yeah,
fifth.
you're right. Oh, you're
Yeah.
the 5th person.
Fifth.
I don't
Yeah.
think we've missed
5th member.
an episode
Yeah.
without Panko here.
Oh, you guys saw the mascot.
No.
He's the executive
Producer?
That's the
producer,
boss.
director.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's the boss.
Yeah.
He
he's
creator.
just sleeping.
calls all the shots. All right. Thank you so much for watching.
you.
We will
Thank you.
see ya when we see ya. Bye.